Good morning. I was sitting here thinking about my situation or y'all situation as as supposed to dating or finding a spouse. And what most people don't take in consideration is that women go through so many men just to find not the one, but a substantial situation, a substantial connection that to live even a minute life style of normal. And you know, me for myself, I'm a strong woman. I'm a stubborn woman because I've been through a lot. So I'm not finna go back and forth with y'all motherfuckers about who gonna lay in my bed, who I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with, who is decent for me. You know, you got some men that only serve or they can only maintain certain spaces. They can maintain all the spaces. Like you might meet a man and he is the best NSA, no strings attached, for encounters. He ain't hitting on shit when it comes to relationships. He ain't hitting on shit when it comes to raising families. He ain't hitting on shit when it comes to building uh, empires or building enterprises or you understand. That's one level. That's the first level. NSA. Yeah. Then you got some men, they good in a relationship. It's hard to find somebody who good in a relationship. It's hard. Being with somebody else, gelling your souls together every day, yo. And even if you get it, you might get it for some time. It ain't forever. Them couples that be lasting 40, 50, 60 years, those are blessings. Those are blessings. You hear me? Because everybody can't mesh together like that. You know? I don't want to spend most of my time chiseling. I mean, chiseling is good for anything, but I don't want to dedicate most of my time chiseling. You know? I don't want to. My relationship right now as a mature grown woman, going through the relationships that I have been in, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time fighting. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time trying to help him build up to where I'm at for us to even get where we going. I don't want to go through that. You know, I ain't trying to raise nobody a son to do what he need to do or to 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 operate on a motherfucker until they decent enough to love. I am not interested in that. You know, I'm in my 40s, which means that I don't lost a lot of time. I ain't got that much time left. When you hit 60, hair you wrinkling up, 70, your skin changing, your body changing. You can't do certain stuff you want to do. You ain't the sex. Uh, you can't really. You know what I mean? Thing. I don't know. The thing ain't right down there. It don't. It ain't nice and tight. It ain't puckering. It's wrinkled. You know. You ain't getting the business. You know, 60s, no 70s, no 80s. Not like you could. I ain't trying to spend a whole lot of time raising motherfuckers. I'm not trying to do that. And I have a daughter on my own. You have to get somebody who's not attracted to your child. You got to get somebody who don't hate kids. You got to get somebody who, yo, life is life is a force that it shouldn't be a war zone, but it is, you know. And you might love somebody, you might get with somebody, and they not family oriented, and that's a problem. Most relationships like that, like when it's you and him, you're good. When the children come in, you see a side that ain't gonna work. You got all these single women with children that they gotta take. They your life changed when you become a mother. A lot of stuff you can't do no more. You know, me, I wanted to be a mother's. Alhamdulillah. It's a lot of women out there suffering. They can't have their own kids, yo. Y'all don't understand that that war within yourself, because God made you, created you. You are known all over the world for women to be mothers. And when you want a child and you can't have a child, especially by somebody you love deeply, that is like being handicapped. You understand? And you got some women who go through surgeries to be mothers. That's if they can go that route. You got some women who lose a lot of blood, a lot of kids to be mothers, and you wonder why they go through all that, because that that is like my worth as a woman. So when you create a child with a man, we ain't talking about men that you oops, but when you create a child with a man that you love and you see the love dissipate with the presence of y'all child, that little die inside. You understand? It die inside. So, with that being said, women have to be careful. And you got some good men out there, but compared to the total population, they get shitted on because they're a minority. So, yo, life is already hard, you know? Life is already hard. And see, me, I went through a lot. I shed a lot of blood to become a mother. And if I die tomorrow, today, I want to thank the people who made that happen. And I remember, you know, I remember what I went through, all the babies I lost. I remember all the blood I shed, all the pain I went through. I remember all the disappointments, all the fear. But I, that one baby cured all of that, you know? That one baby that God gave me cured all of that pain I went through. And it was a rocky journey. Every month I was checking her heartbeat. I know she ain't getting no rest. And then because I was palpitating when she was too still, I was just, yo, I couldn't believe it when she first got here. I really couldn't believe it. And I didn't even want to take my child home. But anyway, I want to thank the people, because I was finna lose her too. And she fought. All my babies really fought, but she fought through some stuff that make her more special than average. She fought through some stuff as a baby to come here, and I want to thank the people that say, "Okay, you don't lost enough babies. Okay, we finna help bring this baby here." And I remember that lady. She was an Asian lady, and she said, "No more." She said, "No more." Alhamdulillah. May Allah bless you tenfold. I wanna, and she called my doctor, and she told my doctor, "Listen, you need to come in XYZ, cause this ain't happening no more. This my story, you know." And he came in XYZ, you know, and then in the middle, I, I, I had in the middle of like 3 months later, uh, she was trying to come out again, and she wasn't ready. So he was like, "You sure this is what you want to do?" I was like, "Yeah, it's what I want to do." You know, I went through another operation. Yeah. So I went through 3 operations just for her to get here. hmm 3 spinal, what is it? Spinal amnesia, where they shoot amnesia in your spine. I went through that. You know, I went under 3 times just to give birth to one child. So if I went through that, just imagine where I'm at as a mother. You know, but I made a covenant with God because I had lost so many babies. I had made a covenant with God. I had got to the point. I'm like, you know what? I'm done trying. I went through Ramadan, and I prayed, and I said, God, I'm tired of you know trying for children. And God made a covenant with me. And we made a covenant with that child. You know, yeah. So that's why she's so special to me. And I haven't broke my covenant with her, with God, since she been here. Period. Because I could be doing other things. You know, I'm a legend for a lot of stuff, but I didn't want to bring that in her life. I raised her right. She wasn't exposed to a lot of stuff on my end, you know? Yeah. She was raised in a decent neighborhood, you know? She was raised right without the influence of negativity, stuff that would impede on her life on my side. Till she started going to school. All hell broke loose. But until then, she know good things. So even if she mature up to an adult now, she know what her mama capable of. Even though we in this situation, she's so cool and calm and collected. She don't like the situation, but she know because I instilled in her early of what I could do as a mother. So she know this ain't me punishing her. She know this ain't something I want for us. You know what I mean? She's still at home. And alhamdulillah, you know? Alhamdulillah, because it's crazy. It is crazy. You can tell the difference. You can tell the difference. And I hope that she remember that for the rest of her life. I hope she do. When people talk bad and try to turn her against me, she gonna remember. She gonna know. And that's what you as a parent, it's your duty. That is your duty to your child because you brought that child into this lifestyle. You brought that child into this world, you know? And being a parent ain't easy. It's a lot of stuff that you have to uh, put into your child just to exist, just to survive. And in the world is ooh, the world is not kid friendly. The world is not really people friendly, you know. And you have to get them a lot of knowledge because a lot of stuff out there that's against the existence of civilization. You know, when she go on the internet and she on the kid channel, you have predators who go to kid sites to steal their innocence. If she go to somebody else's house, you have predators everywhere. It's all different type of predators that exist that want something from you. So if you raise your child to be a law-abiding citizen, pure and hard, they still won't survive in this world because they have to be equipped, Warzone like, for all different type of stuff out there. You can raise your child to be the best in the home. It's what's outside them doors because they will take your child. They will take your child. You hear me? Even in the schools. You send your child to school, you think your child's safe in school. Your child is not safe in school. They initiate your child into shit that you don't even know about in school, in the cartoons, on TV. They exposing your child to shit that you'll never expose your child to. You know? You got groups out here, and this is from my experience. They're preying on my daughter, females, okay, that think it's okay to hug my daughter, and I don't know nothing about them. And they women. You understand? I'm talking about mental health. You know, you got women who talk to my daughter online, try to be their friend, try to be her friend, and they can't exist. They can't exist in my world. So you go prey on a child. Yeah, this what's going on. They preying on children early. Yeah, and you got yo. We can talk about a whole lot of shit about life forever because it's going on and it's going on now. If somebody don't have access to you, that's why I'm very particular about who I deal with because I know that people use people to get to people that they don't have access to. I know that. I know and I deal with them where they at. You know, I know if you don't have access to me, you're gonna go through my mama. So I have to balance myself with her and my borders because she got she allowed access that I don't allow access to. I even had to do that with my daughter, you know, because she by default is a child. She don't have no understanding, but they not finna violate me because she a child and they using her as a vessel. You feel me? They go for a man too. I can't be laying in the bed with no man no more, Dad. Ain't got no stop signs. Ain't got no borders. You know? Because I understand my lifestyle, even though ain't nobody spoke where they speaking up about it now, but at first when nobody really talking about what was going on, or they was talking about it and I didn't have access to see it. I'm seeing stuff now. But that's why I control the access to myself. Because I understand people. I understand people through my life's experience. Everybody got their viewpoint, but my life was my life. And I know what I lived. I know what I seen, even without understanding. It it happened, you know? So I had to protect myself as much as I could protect myself. And I am the best protector of my child. But Shaitan went around me and touched that child. And Shaitan ain't gonna be responsible for that. They just like somebody who know that you don't eat pork. I don't care what your religion is. Pork is like taboo, not only in Islam, but Christianity, you know? And it's not good even if you're not religious because uh, pork do stuff to your body and it tastes the best. Can't get no taste like that nowhere. Even I fiend for it sometimes, but I know I don't supposed to have it. But anyway, moving forward, when somebody give you pork with deception, that's not on you. It's about your intention. That's what I love about Islam. You know, it's about your intention. So if somebody give you pork and know you don't eat pork, you don't get no sin for that. God don't punish you for that. God punished them because their intention was to deceive you and give you pork, give you bad food. That changed the circumference of your state of being when they're pork into your body. It's just like what they're doing now. They're trying to put pork inside my circumference, and I'm fighting them. You know, I'm fighting them, and it's crazy. Even if I take a little bit, it's not gonna be on me, cause God already know my intentions. It's not to go that way. But people push stuff on you. They'll push stuff to mess up your body. So you have to protect yourself and know yourself. You know? If I say I don't want a certain type of person in my life, Shaitan will put that person in my life with a deception that they ain't that person, but they is that person just to prove a point to say, you know? Yeah, but that ain't on me. Cause I already that's why I made myself clear and everything. I ain't, it ain't about being a bitch. It's about knowing your borders. It's about saying, hey, I'm not finna, I know I can't manage that. So it's a no. Some people try to make you manage it in a way. You know? You have to know yourself. Seriously. You have to know yourself. In certain situations, will put you in certain situations. You got people who want a thing and you don't want that thing. But they need you to make that thing work. So they'll put you in that thing anyway, even though they know you're against it. But they'll do it for themselves. It's called sacrifice. You know? I see a whole lot of stuff. And they say that this is heaven. This is not heaven. That's blasphemy. This is not heaven. This is hell on earth. Yeah. This is what you call hell on earth. Because angels, let me tell you something about Adam. Adam and God and angels. Angels don't do nothing that God don't tell them to do. And these people ain't moving like angels. You hear me? Even when they said Adam was gonna cause a pandemic. That's what the angel said. That's why they didn't want to deal with Adam. Feel me? But God made him, gave him his prestige. And they had to deal with it. And it caused a hell, just like it caused a hell. Now you don't see people imitating the Bible.